All right, let's dive into something I think you'll find incredibly useful. We're going to be talking about a powerful framework for tackling business challenges head-on, the innovative methodology.
So let me ask you something straight up. Are you staring down a complex business problem right now? Maybe you're wondering how to actually use all this talk about innovation and creativity to solve it, not just have another meeting. If so, trust me, you are not alone.
Because let's be real, at the end of the day, this is what it all comes down to, isn't it? Whether you're a manager, a senior exec, or leading a team, your success is judged by the results. The units sold, the services used, the revenue your product generates. That's the bottom line.
And that pressure, well, it creates what's known as the innovator's dilemma. The path forward is anything but clear, and you know the stakes are incredibly high.
Think about it. When you're creating something new, the possibilities feel endless, which is exciting. But that whole journey is also like walking through a minefield. One wrong step, one bad assumption that you don't catch early on, it can just snowball into a huge problem. To make it through, you need a process. You need a reliable map to help you navigate. And, more importantly, a way to turn those inevitable wrong turns into valuable learning experiences.
So, where do so many smart teams get tripped up? Well, it often boils down to a fundamental misunderstanding, a core obstacle that we really need to untangle.
Okay, this is so key. We throw these two words around all the time, but they're not the same thing. On the left, you've got creativity. That's the spark, right? Coming up with new, novel ideas. But on the right, you have innovation. That's the fire. Innovation is the application of those ideas to create actual, tangible value. One is about thinking of something new, the other is about doing something new that works. And I promise you, this is way more than just a vocabulary lesson. Genuinely getting this difference is the key that unlocks a truly innovative mindset in your workplace. It's the difference between a brainstorming session that feels good but goes nowhere and one that actually launches your next big success. So, how do you get there? How do you build that mindset and bridge that gap? Well, it turns out there's a clear path, a solution laid out as a guided 2-day transformation. The whole thing is broken down into 4 really manageable steps. First, you'll get a really deep understanding of the whole innovation process, start to finish. Then, you'll master the actual tools for generating great ideas. From there, you'll get into the different ways of thinking, both logical and lateral. And finally, you'll learn how to apply all of it through creative problem solving.
And this is not just abstract theory. You literally walk away with a new toolkit. We're talking about the classics, brainstorming, mind maps, sticky notes, but also some really powerful techniques you might not have used, like reverse brainstorming, problem checklists, and the 5 whys for digging down to the real root of an issue.
And you can just see the level of detail here. This isn't some vague inspirational talk. It's a structured, scheduled journey. Every single session builds on the one before it, giving you a clear, repeatable process that you can take right back to your team and use immediately.
But look, learning a bunch of tools is only half the battle. The ultimate outcome here, the real goal, is about mastering the innovator's mindset itself. So, what do you really get out of this? Well, you're going to enhance your thinking skills with a much more scientific approach. You'll actually improve the communication skills you need to get people on board with your ideas. And maybe most importantly, you'll gain the confidence and the ability to apply all these practical skills to your own real-world problems. Because the point of all this isn't just to teach you a few new tricks. It's about something much, much deeper. It's about moving from just learning techniques to actually building sustainable habits that stick with you.
And this quote from the program material just says it all. The goal is to enable you to shift what they learned to a sustainable mindset that they can use it in their lives. This isn't just about your job. It's about how you approach challenges, period.
So really, the only question left to ask is this. Once you have a repeatable process, a powerful new toolkit, and a sustainable innovator's mindset, what problems are you going to solve?